Hello everyone, I'm alive. I know you haven't heard from me in a while and I haven't made a video in a long time. A lot of reasons why I haven't made a video in a long time. I will not let my negativity pour out into the screen. My honesty will, but not my negativity. What I was thinking of doing over the last couple of days, I've been thinking about this. Changing the format a little bit. You know, talking about Very all the time is great, but let's talk more about the trucking industry and why you are either considering getting a CDL license or in the process of getting your permit, or you already got one and you're at a company you might not be totally happy with. It's just something to think about. Why? I have notes all around here, so you see my eyes floating around. It's because I don't have a camera crew. I didn't memorize a script, so I got notes. But why is it that you want to be in the trucking industry? What is it that I keep glancing out here? I'm in Hampshire, Illinois. I'm on my way to Minnesota tomorrow. Why is it that you want to be here? Is it home time? You want to drive a truck, but you want to be home every night. You want to drive a truck, and you want to be home every weekend. Or you want to be home every other weekend. Or do you never want to be home? Hope that's not you. But just saying, maybe you don't have to be home. Maybe you don't have a family. Maybe you do want to travel. Travel might be part of it. Pay might be part of it. I have had enough experiences. I've had a good blend. I've had 2 big companies I worked for and 2 little companies I've worked for. I've been paid percentage. I've been paid hourly by 2, and now I'm being paid per mile. My opinion and my experience, my answer to that question, why the trucking industry? The trucking industry is for travel. That's what I look at it as. I don't have a gazillion dollars worth of bills to pay, and I just got a place recently up in Tonawanda. It's Niagara Falls, Buffalo, New York. Just got it. But anyway, it's not even an expensive place. But I don't have that to worry about at the moment. I'm not married, but I will be. I don't have that structure right now. I will have that structure. But I want to travel right now. And that's my choice. There was a time when I first got involved, I went across country with TMC where I did 6 weeks of CDL school. I went to a college and I took the adult CDL class. It cost $2,500. And I got trained, unbelievable training, 6 solid weeks of morning was schoolwork, afternoon was outside at the trucks. They had like 5 or 6 trucks, like a little fleet of trucks at the college. This is Erie County Community College up in Niagara County, New York. I talk fast because I'm a New Yorker. But they really trained me really well. And they said, if you want to get a local job, you're going to need at least 6 months minimum over the road with no incidents, no accidents, no tickets, no clean record. You can get any job you want locally. I ended up doing it almost a year, 11 and a half months, something like that. Did 95,000 miles for TMC. I went to 45 states and Canada. And that was the most absolute experience of a lifetime. 1 load a week. I love that. But I also had my wife and 5 kids at home. So I realized that, you know, it was temporary. I was home every other week, and I need to make a change. So why would you be joining trucking? Then I ended up taking a local job. I was CRST Ryerson Steel. I had a dedicated run out of Ryerson Steel, Mack trucks, day cabs. They pay $14 an hour, $14 a stop, and $1 per good pallet you brought back for repalletizing everything. And that was that was $1,000 plus a week, every week, after taxes and insurance and everything. And then my wife got homesick and we moved out of the Western New York area. That's where I had TMC and CRST. I was up there in Western New York. We were moving back to Milford, Pennsylvania. So I did some research and I found out that my friend's brother-in-law was the accountant for Land Air Express. So through some talking of people, blah, 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 I started working for Land Air Express. The best trucking job I ever had in my life. That was hourly. You got a raise every 6 months, period. 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. I was into the 20s per hour. And I was doing 60, 70 hours a week, sometimes even more. But I was home every single night. I was home every single weekend. That paycheck I can't beat in as far as trucking is concerned. Why are you joining trucking? Is it the home time? Is it the money? Is it the travel? I've done all of those. I'm here now at Varia, and it's by the mile. It's another world for me. I kind of can't get into that mile per mile thing, you know. When you're over the road, you got to look into the over the road. Now, over the road could mean a bunch of different things, and every single company will define that absolutely differently. So you need to be certain when you're looking at a company, it's defining it the way you want it to be. Because it could be different. Over the road could mean this quadrant of the country, this half of the country, this section of the country, the bottom of the country. It could mean a whole bunch, I'm Italian. So it could mean a whole bunch of things. So you need to be certain of that before you say, okay, I'll sign on the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be certain that this venture you're going to take is what you want it to be. Like, you got to think about it. Why are you joining trucking? Keep thinking that in your head. Why are you doing it? We all know in this industry, I'm doing this now 9.5 years total. I had 2 strokes while I was with Land Air Express because that was taking care of my wife who passed away in 2016. I was working at night doing dropping hooks throughout the whole northeast corner of New England states, and then I'd come home and take care of her during the day, and it got the better of me. I was out of work for 5 years. I got my health all back, which is great, but now I got 5 grown adult kids and a lot of freedom. So I wanted to travel. But when you look at what you're going to do, a lot of people in this industry jump rail. They keep going. That's not a pun. They jump from trucking company to trucking company. I don't like this because I can't get home all the time. I don't like this because I'm not making enough money. I don't like this because I'm not going to the place I'm going to. See what I'm saying? If you really start to talk to truckers out here, and you talk to people that have either quit the industry completely, or they're in it but they're not happy, or they're coming over to you going, hey, I'm really pissed off at my company. What does your company have to offer? Well, what's the problem? What is it you're looking for? That's what you need to know, because this is a big jump in your life. If you do Home Daily has got a lot of benefits to it, because you're not living in your truck. This isn't for everybody. This isn't for everybody at all. Believe you me, it's not for everybody. And you need to find out what it is. Varia offers Home Daily, regional, and over the road. Land Air Express, all they offer is Home Daily and over the road. And their over the road is the entire United States. But they have like 8 locations, and all their locations are fully equipped locations. CRST is another whole... CRST, I would say, is probably the biggest company I've worked for. But I worked for a division that worked out of a steel plant. And it was same customers. I'm lucky if I worked 8 hours a day. But I had 10, 12 stops. I was paid per hour, per stop, per pallet. It was easy money. It was hard work, but it was consistent. I was home every night. Every day. My day started about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And by 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock the latest, I was done with my day and I just went home. Every single day. I never worked weekends. I never worked weekends with CRST or Land Air Express. TMC, I was home every other week. Here, I'm home whenever I request it, but now I'm requesting it like all the time because home time is very important to me right now. That's the question today I want you to think about. And you could write your comments on the bottom, because I'll answer what I can answer. I'm only going to be honest with you. My own experience is all I can share with you. But I want to start to go into depth more about what the trucking industry is all about and why you would do it, and questions I might be able to answer from my own personal experiences. And maybe it'll help you. Please like this video, subscribe, share this video. And you hear that on all the other... I've watched a lot of YouTube. But please, come back. I'll have more videos. I will comment on your comments. So I will interact with you. I don't have a lot of them open. I have very few videos open because it's time consuming to get into all the chatter. But I do want to help more drivers out there focus on what it is they want. Why are you joining the trucking industry? Thank you for your time. Drive safe. Be safe. And USA, make sure you're voting. It's just Tuesday. Alrighty, bye-bye.